Good morning to all. Today we discuss about computer and communication networks. So the first unit network model. In this unit we are discuss about communication, what is the need of communication and what are the different type of components and then representation of data flow, networks and physical structure of the network types. We have on a several number of network types: PAN, LAN, MAN, WAN, switching and internet protocol layers, scenarios, and then principal logical connection between the network. What is meant by TCP and UDP protocol should and layer architecture and layer NTCP IP should and description of layers and then encapsulation and decapsulation, addressing and multiplexing and demultiplexing, and main topic is OSI model and OSI model versus TCP IP layer. Overview of data communication: to exchange the data between source to destination or source to receiver. So transmission media such as a wire, cable, transmission media such as wireless media. Transmission media data made the data to transmit the data one location to another location. So, different type of components in communication media. We have on a five components: sender, receiver, transmission, protocol, and message. Sender, nothing but is computer will generate and sending the message. Receiver, computer that receive the message to the sender. Transmission medium, we have on a two type of medium we are using in network communication: wired and wireless media. Wired media is connected to the entire system with a wired, and wireless media we are using Wi-Fi connections. So protocol is nothing but set of rules. So transmitting the data between sender and receiver. So message is information or data. So this is a simple architecture for data communication sender to receiver. So you can type the text, "Hi, how are you?" So data to sender to transmit the data between the machine to wire media to convert it to a binary digital format, the ones and zeros. So ones and zeros cannot transmit the data from the cable. You can convert to the analog signals. So say receiver side receive the analog signal into digital form, then you can convert into message to the receiver. So these are the terms of protocol function we are using the data communication. So first protocol is the data sequencing and data routing, data formatting, flow control, error control, data security, and lock information. These are the some of the characteristics of communication: delivery, accuracy, timelines, and jitter. Networks. Networks, we have on several number of devices we are using communication purpose. The collection of computer and server mainframe and network device. So what is the main aspects for the networking? You sharing the data and information between the one location to another location. This some of the network devices. First is computer, firewall, bridges, repeaters, switch, hub, modem, and router. So network types. The network basically is classified as six types. We have called it as a topology. Topology is nothing but to frame a network for other computers. The first of all is used bus topology. So star topology, ring topology, mesh topology, and tree topology, and hybrid topology. So bus topology is multiple devices are connected to one by one in centralized cable. So star topology is number of devices connect to point link between a centralized hub or switch. The ring topology is one node connected to the another node and connected to the another node. So it is a format. The mesh topology links between each device in the network. Hybrid topology is combination of two or more topologies. So in this simple architecture of bus topology, The bus topology we have connected to the centralized cable. Each way end we have a terminal. So what is the use of terminal? To extend the connection, we are using a terminal to connect it to the more number of devices in a single cable. So what is the main advantage in the cable cost will be reduced, easy to transmit the data from the one node to another node. So what is the drawback for the bus topology is in case of any cable is crashed, cannot execute the data from the neighbor nodes. This is a star topology. Star topology is connected to the centralized hub or switch. So n number of system is connected to the switch. So each and every system is connected to the centralized node. So we have to receive the message to the source to destination. Easy to transmit with the data from one node to another node. So drawback for the star topology is more number of cable will be used in the star topology. In case of hub will be failure means total network will be failure. A ring topology. The ring topology is connected to one node to another node. So another node to another node. It is sequential process between last node connected to the first node. So the cable cost will be reduced. In case of any cable is break between the node, so cannot execute the further transaction. The mesh topology is nothing but each node connected to the every node. So in case of any data transmission is very easy to transmit any node. So more number of hardware component and cable will be used in the mesh topology. This is a drawback for the mesh topology. So tree topology is in a hierarchical form. The root node then connected to the two node and two node connected to a multiple node. In case of root node will be failure, cannot execute the further transaction. So hybrid topology is nothing but two or more number of topology interconnected between the one network. So here we are using bus topology, ring topology, and star topology. These are three topology is interconnected between the particular node. This is called a hybrid topology. So network building blocks. Here we are using three components of network building blocks. So client computer, server computer, network interface. So client computer is computer that you and the user to use to access the resources. The server computer, computer that provide share the resources. Network interface, interface sometimes is called a network port. This is a simple architecture for network building blocks. Here we using sender and receiver. Sender means client side and receiver means it is receiver is on the server side. You have an interconnection between the two. So you can request the client, you can request the response from the server to provide the response to the clients. So if we are using some type of network device, repeaters is operate the physical layer, is a lowermost layer. Hub is basically is multiple repeaters, but there's multiple repeater. We have now two types of hubs, active hub and passive hub. Bridges operate the only second layer is data link layer. So we have two types of bridges, transparent bridges and source routing bridges. Switch is multiple port switch. You can connect to the n number of nodes. We are using star topology. We are using mostly switch. Repeater is a repeater device like switch that routes the data packets. So gateway is mere passing to connect the two networks. So these are the simple the network devices, switches, hub, repeaters, bridge, gateway, and repeaters and routers. The types of communication networks. Generally, we have one of four type of networks: local area network, metropolitan network, wide area network, and wireless network. So local another than the type of communication network is the personal area network, campus area network, storage area network, and system area networks. Local area network. Yeah, node or computers connect to peer to peer. So one node to connect it to another node. We are using some different type of topology is connected to the and networks. So simple building or campus. We are using a local area network. Your organization, full organization or education institution, they are mostly using a local area network. So within a campus, it will connect to the n number of nodes. It is a main advantage is a flexible speed, reliability, and as well as security. The two characteristics, so we are using any type of topologies using protocols and media. So this is a simple architecture of local area network. So client computer or laptops or any other computer interconnected between the switch, and switch connected to the server. So any client requests the services from the data, you go for a switch, then go for a server to provide the services to the all clients. Metropolitan area network. So it is a larger than LAN area network. So connected to the city to city. If you have any different organization in one city to another city, he can use the metropolitan network to interconnect between the two cities to transmitting the data. The transmitting rate will be, for the metropolitan network 32, 34 to 150 Mbps. This is a metropolitan area network architecture. The different networks with different organization in the different location. So interconnected to the metropolitan, you can share the information between the all nodes. So and next one is wireless wide area network. The long distance between the datas to connect worldwide. In accessing more number of users, the network will be go down, so low speed and most expensive and cover large area. This is a simple architecture to the wide area network. So we have on a several LAN network or MAN network are interconnected to the WAN to data transmit between the wide area networks. The social networks are we have one of Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, and Google. Overview of Internet. So worldwide global systems is interconnected to networks. The Internet used to stand the Internet protocol. Each computer network is identified a unique IP address. IP address is a unique set of the such of IP address 110.22.33.114. The special computer is a DNS. A DNS is provide the IP address to provide the uh, services to the user. So, what is the main advantage of internet in online banking, online games, songs, videos, shopping, bill payment, data sharing, and emails? Disadvantages popping component on unwanted emails in blocks, various virus will attack the systems. So protocol layer, the layer or a network that provide many services need my protocol. Some of the services are independent. DOT is a four-layer model. So for four-layer is a network access layer, internet layer, host to host layer, and process layer. The protocol layers, the OSI submodel, we have on several layers: application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and physical layers. So OSI model, the layer is OSI architecture, application, presentation, session, transport, network, and data link and physical layer. It is refers a model of protocol layer is function to the into in seven layers. One or more protocols implement to the function each layers. So OSI model, so its reference model is a protocol graph partition network functionality into several layers. One or more protocol implement the functionality assigned to each layers.